Yeah, because they're not going to let you get Orianna and Jarvan. So, Cuz has to pick it.
Rumble Jarvan, pretty potent. Some of the typical responses into Rumble are now gone. They actually go for the Yone instead. So now there is just a Jarvan pickup for D+. Against D+ when it comes to the engage. And then D+ are going to respond knowing that they're going in the Alistar. They could just go Kalista Renata here. You're into a pretty dive-focused composition. You're going to have a really strong lane.
Yeah.
It does put a lot of pressure on Smash, though, but he's often risen to that pressure.
Also, there's just not a lot of good duos that are left. You know, individual pieces, sure. It's Fenrir.
Is it just a Varus angle in this situation?
Mel. They do have Yone mid, but that's not an 80 carry. Yeah.
Where you're taking the top half of the LCK and the bottom half of the LCK, the match is going to be closer, more likely to have close matchups that go to 3 games. But last year that didn't really happen at all for the Legend Group, but this time it has. Lucy's also threatening over here, which isn't fun.
Well, I forgot another headbutt in, I guess.
No.
Oh, he hits the flag and drag on a Fenrir.
The fact that there's a map split as well is just...
What would you do?
Add TP. Add TP.
I think you kind of have to. Effort just trying to run away, and he does live for quite a while. Career goes down to the turret, and the dive is just awful. They don't even kill Effort.
Effort saves the game with that play.
Meanwhile, Shio here, deep in the lane, and he's just going to die as Cuz comes over, punishes him, picks up first blood. And instead, it's like, well, just losing, you know? Not the end of the world.
Oh, no.
Now, oh,
no. I was so stressed for Korea, and then...
I don't think that was one of us. I thought
that was
Prince.
one of us. That was
like
one
Prince?
of us. Was it Huni?
I'm not sure. We got a flash on in, and the Alistar doesn't have anything, as he does get the knock up and immediately just dies. Fenrir as well nearly loses his life.
Oh, looking for Showmaker now.
All right, we'll see if this works this time around, but the Unbound Soul comes in, and it's going to be the Shockwave onto Cuz. Showmaker just a little bit of mana left, but it's enough to get him away. Holds on to his flash.
KT at least have a lot of engage options, but I think they're going to be engaged on.
Lucid just sprinting through the jungle as the Shockwave is... Yeah. She was just able to take the turret, essentially, for free in the bottom lane 1v1. Meanwhile, DK are getting the Rift Heralds. And we already talked about how this should be theirs. Nice little catch here, though, from BDD, trying to get Showmaker. He's so low, but he lives as the Equalizer comes down. He flashes away from it. He's still alive, and now Smash. This giant impale from the side of Cuz, but where's the follow-up? Now the knockup comes in for BDD. But it's still not enough. They did so much right in this fight, and yet they're still not able to take down D+ Kia. As Smash is here on the right side, he's going to get a little bit of a rebuttal taste. Also had ult when he first knocked up Showmaker there. He just didn't commit to it because I guess he thought he had enough follow-up with the Alistar.
I think maybe he was just concerned about locking him into the animation and getting boosted down.
Definitely possible. We got a knock-up here in a Lucid. He's in a bit of a rough spot, but the combo comes through. They're still not able to take him down. He flashes into the Skarner, and the Skarner is the one that goes down. And now BDD alone in the pit will be free food for D+ Kia. And all I keep thinking about Ox is... And they're still just going to go for a bit of poke here onto Effort. Not overcommitting for the play, but they get his ult away. We got the straight. It is all lined up, and Chiu's got a very nice flank here on the Cassante. So now we got supports going at it on the top of your screen. Effort's looking for it, and it actually does go over to Cuz. Will deny the soul. And BDD now just trying to get out as Cuz is in a really rough spot, but he's pretty tanky. Everybody is in the Cataclysm now as the equalizer doesn't do a whole lot. And everybody's super low. The shockwave hits the front line, and everything is just melting in DK's favor. 3 kills over to the side of Smash. And it should be the end of Cuz here as well. A clean 5-for-0 ace for DK.
In the tank. And KT, they ended up retreating here. Shiwu was kind of forcing them this way. So they retreat to the wrong side of the map after the dragon. And sure, they get the soul denial, but it doesn't really help them out. BD and Fenrir are in this awkward spot. And then the Cataclysm comes in. The equalizer is kind of dodged away from. And they look for Smash here, but he just doesn't take enough damage. They just don't have enough. He's got the extra resistances he's stacking up from the Terminus. And he still had the bailout as well. This game, Nexus may still be alive, but it definitely feels like it's over. They're now trying to kill Shiwu. I don't know if they have it. BDD being here will help.
Yeah, with BDD, maybe they have enough. She is still very tanky, but the follow-up with the knock up there, BDD at least is going to help them secure 1 kill.
Unless
very
KT
exciting.
Find the miracle engage.
Is it here?
No.
Well, they got the flash. The smash flash, okay. They got something. Better than nothing. As keep putting the KT fans on camera. They're not very much enjoying that. As BDD, he took 1 auto and a rend from Smash. As they will slowly but surely chip away at this base. Okay, nice little knock up here on a career. And they use Fate's Call. Is that like the first time they've used it this game?
I don't think so.
Well, either way.
I think the first time they've had to use it to save career.
Yeah. And they got to get some kind of pick here. As now the equalizer comes down onto Smash. It's actually going to get career, but the handshake again is big. And now everybody is actually on the run here from the side of D+Kia. Lucid alone in the jungle against Cuz. Shiwu just trying to back away, and now the TP comes in from Showmaker as they look to turn it around. Very nice flash here from Lucid to get away from Cuz's Impale.
Guys, what's happening in the base?
Yeah, well, they got Lucid, and they were not able to lock down Smash as was expected.
Sante is TPing.
Yeah, so
the Nexus
is
towers.
BDD, though. He's there. He's defending. It's 15,000 gold. Looks like D+Kia will be taking the 2-1 victory here tonight. And a very one-sided game at that. Got it done in the draft. Got it done in the game, at least in this game number 3. As Smash says, don't kill the Nexus. I have to kill Perfect first. Perfect is not, he's not that kind of guy. He does not give free kills. He is running away as much as, oh, that was a crazy interaction. But, yeah, Shiwu doing a good job of dodging everything. Wants to kill on a BDD, just a biffo. At the end of the day, though, D+Kia will take the 2-1 tonight.